Well, howdy there, internet people. It's Bo again.
Hold on, y'all. Did this nigga just say how it feels to be a black person? Nigga. Hold on. Did this nigga just say how it feels to be a black person in America? Bro, this nigga not, bro, you not black. How you know how it feels to be a black person? Bro, alright. I'm this now. I'm alright. If this nigga don't say the right shit, I'm on his ass. Right now. Let's get started.
So that Nike video, that went a little bit wider than I expected. A lot of people
What?
saw it that I didn't count on. That was supposed to be a joke for you guys that normally watch this. Didn't count on the extra couple 100,000 people seeing it, but I'm glad
Bro.
they did.
I swear, bro, we did, so you making Nike jokes now, like, alright, I swear, isn't it okay, okay, you got 5 seconds to explain yourself. 1.
Because, you know, they don't know the way I talk. They don't
2.
know. They tend to switch
You fucking up already.
So a lot of them saw the first few seconds, took off to the comment section and started insulting me. So
Yes.
It was all worth it.
Yes, nigga, you already fucked up twice. We barely in the video.
Because I was coming back from town. That's like a 40-minute drive. The insult was that I was my IQ was 2 points higher than a plant, and that I needed to, or asked if I could open my hick mind and understand what it was like to be a black person in the United States. No.
Bitch.
Neither can you. Neither can you. I know right now there's some white ally out there learning the terminology that say, no, I understand. No, you don't. You may get the statistics. You may understand the numbers. You may get that, there's a huge disparity in the criminal justice system. And because of that, it translates into more unjust violence being visited upon them. You may get that. You may understand that there's a huge income equality gap.
Right, okay. You starting to correct yourself.
You may get that translates into a lower standard of living, lower health care. You may understand all of that. Doesn't mean you understand what it's like to be black in the U.S. It means you get the numbers. Maybe you understand a little bit of the history. But see, it's way deeper than that because, when we think about slavery, we think about the physical.
I feel a little part of my heart is like, watch what you say.
No doubt.
Watch what you say.
But I think today, what's more relevant?
I'm a dark-skinned nigga too, so this really hit home.
Where are you from?
Wolf Street, 23rd neighborhood, low gang, no bang, crip gang, nigga. What you talking? Little Rock, Arkansas, cuz.
Ireland, Scotland, England, Germany, Italy, Greece, France. Where are you from? And based
West
on your
side.
answer, I can tell you
All right, let me
things
stop showing
about
you.
you. I can tell you whether your gravy is red, brown, or white. I can tell you what kind of booze you probably drink. Tell you what kind of food you eat. Tell you what cuss words you use. Translates into a lot of things. The values you instill in your kids. The jokes you tell. The biases you have. My kid's 4 years old. One of them. He's 4 years old. If I look at him and I say, ooh, ah, he's going to go up the raw. Now, if you're Irish, you just laughed. If you're English, you probably got a little mad because that's part of your cultural identity. If you're not even one of those, you have no idea what that means. Kid doesn't know where Ireland is. Couldn't point to it on a map. But it's already starting to get ingrained in him. He's already being able to take pride in that cultural identity.
Hey, on some real stuff, I just asked my uncle, what's in our bloodline? Like, what are we? I just asked him that. He told me that we got, what's it called? We got Indian in us, African American, and what's that, like, not Cora? No, it's like, I forgot what it's called. Not Korean. We said we were all over the map, but it was like, it's like Louisiana got a lot of them. It starts with C, but I don't remember the name of it.
Why don't we have Bantu pride? Congolese pride? Why don't we have that?
Or, damn, what's the name?
See, the sociologists, they like to point to black pride and say, oh, well, it's a healing endeavor. So, black people can get together and they can join in that struggle. That's a cop-out. That is a cop-out. That's a whitewash of the reality. The reality is that slavery ripped that from them. They have black pride because they don't know. I don't know. It wasn't in the slave owner's interest to keep track of the cultural heritage of his property. So that cultural identity that shapes you, it does. Think about it. Think about how much of what you are as a person is linked to your heritage like that. Stripped away, gone. And it got replaced. It got replaced. Down here in the South, especially out in the country, you go into a black kitchen, somebody is going to know how to cook hog trials and chitlins.
On the hood, I love chitlins.
Pig's feet. Down here, that's seen as black cuisine. That didn't come from Africa. Not the way pasta or shepherd's pie came.
If anybody know, chitlins and like pretty much a lot of our soul food, like pig feet, that's the food that the slave masters didn't want to eat, so they gave it to us to eat. It was the leftovers, the parts that like humans didn't want to eat, like the white people didn't want to eat. They gave us like pretty much like how you give your dogs like the bones. That's pretty much what they gave us, and we just had to make it into something that we could eat. So we cooked it up and did what we could in order to survive. Real talk, like that's where we get like a lot of our like chitlins. Chitlins really not supposed to be eaten, but we made it into a way that we could eat it. That's what we
With
found.
us, that came from the plantations. That's what the slave owner threw away and let them eat. They endured that for so long, it became part of their culture. They endured it for so long, they got good at it. Found a way to make it flavorful.
Right.
No, I can't understand what it's like to be black in the U.S. I can't understand what it's like to have my cultural identity stripped away and replaced with the knowledge that when my granddad was a kid, people didn't think he was human. Or that what is seen as my cuisine is because we got good at cooking trash. That's going to affect a people, a collective people, on a very deep level.
Because bro, on some real stuff, like, bro, we really don't know. Like, bro, at least speaking for me, bro, I don't know a lot of my roots, where I come from, fam. And that's like that leads me to be like, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Like that shit sucks. Like I want to know like what my roots are, where I come from, but it's like even my parents, fam, really don't know everything. Like they just know we mix with a lot of stuff. Like yeah, like shit fucked up. Like not knowing where your background is. Like, bro, I don't know if I'm from Africa, Jamaica, the islands. Like, nigga, my people could be from Cuba for all I know, feel, but I nigga just don't know. Like, that shit fucked up. When you really think about it, fam, it's like, bro, we don't know. Like, bro, all people are not the same, fam. Like, how my hair texture is, like how my hair is supposed to be taken care of, how my skin's supposed to be taken care of, like that shit takes into account. Like it also fucks up with your mind because you don't really know like your background, like who your peoples are. Like bro, I got family it's people that could be my family that I don't even know. Like bro, this shit messed up.
When you say get over it, we're a long way away from that. We're a long way from getting over slavery. Yeah, the physical scars, they've healed. They have. comes from the old country. And then imagine what it would be like if you didn't have that. And if what it was replaced with wasn't love of the red, white, and blue. Because the red, white, and blue didn't love you.
Right.
It wasn't that long ago, guys. There are people alive today that dealt with some pretty horrible stuff. And it's getting better. But it's not solved. That problem's ongoing, and it's going to stay ongoing for a while. You know, I've seen people say that they're not African American, that they're just American. And I love it. Good for you. I cannot wait until the day comes when all of us just leave those national identities behind and we're just people. But that's a long way off. And until then, we're going to have to address our history. And while we may find it uncomfortable to address our history because we don't like it, we don't like the things that our people did, understand there's some people that don't know theirs. They don't have that source of pride to reach back to. I actually think that's why that Black Panther movie did so well. Because it's just like, you know, just like every European ethnicity has that origin myth, you know. And gave them that. So, it's just a thought.
Man, I don't never let the videos play out like this. Like, you know, I stay paused and I stay making jokes. Bro, this video, it kind of hit home for real, fam. I'm not gonna stunt with you. Like, I started off the video, like, trying to be goofy, like, bro, like, watch what you say. But when I actually, like, listened to him, fam, like, he was really speaking on some real stuff, like, something that I could relate to. Like, I could understand what he was talking about. This shit messed up. Like, bro, like, low-key, bro, making a nigga wanna cry. Like, bro, like,
It's something to think about when you have convinced yourself as a white person that you truly understand what it's like. Take a step back. It goes a lot further than to have a talk with your kids about how to deal with cops. Your entire cultural identity was ripped away. Anyway, y'all have a nice night. Thanks for the insult, because it gave me something to think about.
That's the end of the video. I just want to tell everybody, bro, try to find out where your roots come from, because that does make a difference on how you treat other people and how you interact with other people and how you live your life. And yeah, it has a big impact on you. Like, even my uncle, after he told me, like, some of my roots, he said, dig deeper, and I was like, I will. And that's just crazy that I just had to talk with my uncle about this today. And, like, I just ran into this video. That's crazy. But, yeah, I'll see y'all next time. See you safe. We'll pack on game.